Hi guys, welcome to my 9-week pregnancy vlog. Today I am 9 weeks, 6 days pregnant. Feeling a lot more pregnant than that. Feel out of breath. I can't tell if it's because I'm back in Bali now and I had that whirlwind a few days traveling with Forrest on my own, and it was just kind of uncomfortable, like mushing on the one seat together, and he was sort of putting all his weight on my tummy, and it's getting to the point now where I'm hugging pillows at night time just to feel a little bit more comfortable. Symptoms this week have been feeling a bit out of breath. I feel the humidity is really affecting me here. Feeling a bit lightheaded. My husband thinks that I'm probably low on iron, which is what has happened in my last 2 pregnancies. I assume the same thing's happening. I don't feel super nauseous, although food doesn't taste as good to me as it usually does, which is actually a very typical sign of pregnancy for me. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty good, but it's just that overall sluggish, slow moving, get to the middle of the day and I'm like, oof, I gotta sit down, I'm exhausted. It's that kind of vibes. Had a bit of pregnancy insomnia last night, which was interesting. I haven't had that yet, and I'm definitely someone who suffers from some pregnancy insomnia. Hi, husband of mine. So yeah, I feel pretty good this week, especially compared to week 7. I know I'm heading towards the end of my first trimester, which is really exciting. I kind of want to be able to tell people, and it's just funny, this far along, last pregnancy I'd already told everyone, or well, most of my friends, and this time it's a bit different because we have to wait to tell Izzy, and also just with the lack of like last time with Forrest, I had so many, there's Mark, I had so many appointments, so I saw the heartbeat a number of times, so I ended up telling people. But because we're in Bali and we're feeling a little isolated and we've only had the 1 heartbeat scan, I was thinking of just waiting till we have 1 more and then I'll tell people. And it just makes it difficult because we don't want to tell too many people and not have told Izzy yet. So, and we want to tell him in person, and obviously we're not going to be able to get to see him back in LA until I'm 13 weeks along. So I might tell a few of my closest friends and then tell Izzy. So we're doing the Harmony test this week, which is really exciting. Well, we're gonna find out about it. So I don't know how I feel about it, really. I don't place a lot of I don't have a lot of emotion surrounding the gender. I know the boys do want to have a sister. Izzy doesn't even know we're pregnant, so it's it'll be a nice thing for him, because what we decided was once we know the gender, we're going to do this gender reveal thing just for the boys, just for Bodhi and for Izzy. But I was thinking about it today, and we really as a family don't promote the idea that pink is for girls and blue is for boys. In fact, when I heard Bodhi asking me about that recently, I realized that some children had said, yeah, pink's for girls and blue's for boys, and Bodhi was like, Mum, I think pink's for girls and blue and purple are more boys' colors. And I had to explain to him that colors aren't male or female, and girls don't just wear pink and girls don't just wear blue, and boys aren't just wearing blue or black or brown. Boys also wear lots of different colors, and there are no specific colors for a gender. And so any of the gender reveal ideas I've seen online have felt a little stereotypical. It's like, this is how you know that you are having a girl, pink, and this is how you know you're having a boy, blue. So I looked up some different ideas. I typed in non-sexist gender reveal ideas, and honestly not many came up. Lots of women have been asking about it. There have been tons of blogs about why they didn't want to do a gender reveal and ways to do it in a way that isn't so obvious to what a boy is or what a girl is. I thought maybe I could have a dress for a girl and, a little tux for a boy. But even then, that's so, I don't know, it just feels strange because one of Bodhi's little guy friends wears dresses all the time. So it's a challenging one. So I spoke to Mark about it today, and we came up with this idea of superheroes doing like a great cool female superhero or a great cool male superhero. And we spoke to Bodhi about it, and he came up with this idea. He's obsessed with the movie Megamind. So he's like, if it's a boy, it can be Megamind. If it's a girl, it could be a cowgirl. And I was like, that's really cool, buddy, because we had, Wonder Woman and Superman. But we might end up going with the Megamind and the cowgirl suggestion. It's hard because we can't just write boy or girl because Bodhi can't read yet. So we want him to find out instantaneously the same way Isaac does. So we wouldn't want him to be trying to read like G-I. So that's why I think we might end up going with this idea that Bodhi had of Megamind, the Megamind doll versus the cowgirl. And Bodhi's so sure it's going to be a cowgirl. Who knows? And yeah, we're really excited about it. I just want to name our baby. I love having that connection when the baby's growing in the belly, and I'm terrible. I'm not patient at all. I don't like surprises. I don't need to have a surprise. I think, everyone says it's the last surprise that you get to have. I don't agree with that because all of it's a surprise. Your birth is a surprise. What your baby looks like is a surprise. Their personality is a surprise. There are so many surprises, so much newness along the way that I don't think finding out the gender is the last surprise that everyone talks about. I just do not agree with that. So for us, we really want to know the gender because it's just our personalities. I want to know, like, oh, it's my little guy in there, or it's my little girl, and start thinking about baby names. And we have a couple for like 3 girl names, and we have 2 boy names. And I'm just, I'm really looking forward to that and seeing how I feel either way. So we're going to find out probably within the week. Definitely by 11 weeks we should know. Sometimes they say it takes 2 weeks, sometimes it's 1 week. Anyway, we're gonna know. And so probably next pregnancy update I'm gonna be able to tell you guys. Yeah, and I'm feeling really good. I'll show you my belly. I feel like it's ginormous. It's really hard to hide, especially in bathers. Today we're at a friend's house here in Bali, and I was walking around. I was trying to hold Forrest in front of my stomach, like holding things in front of my tummy because I felt like it was so obvious. Some people in Bali know because I had to try and find an OBGYN here, so I reached out to a couple of friends. And also the good thing about our mates here in Bali is that there's no connection to any of our friends in America and no connection to any of our friends in Australia. So I felt okay about talking about it here a little bit. And it's also been good because when I'm feeling so out of my body and I'm not feeling connected, I'm like, oh guys, I'm just like, I got some mega morning sickness right now. And they understand. So it's actually quite nice to be able to come back to America, see everyone and not have to keep a secret. I'm looking forward to that. So I'll show you my belly. Okay, here I am. Da-da-da-da. This is the front shot. This is the side. So, pretty significant. I mean, how do you even hide this? Like, that just, to me, that just looks like straight up pregnancy. I mean, I guess maybe I've eaten one too many tacos, but just the shape of it feels like pregnancy to me. And anyone who knows me well knows that my stomach doesn't usually look like that. So that's why it's nice to be out here in Indonesia with this little secret. And also in my pregnancy calendar, I've been using this great app called Ovia Pregnancy. I really recommend it. See how out of breath I am. In my pregnancy calendar, I've written down the dates that I'm telling certain people and how I'm going to tell them. And it'll be nice to wait until we know if it's a boy or a girl. Actually, one of my best friends, I just found out, is pregnant. She's exactly 4 weeks ahead of me. She's having a little boy. She's already got a little girl. Hi, Tahina. And it was so exciting to see that. In fact, I did actually tell her, and I haven't told anyone else. But the only reason I told her was because I got so excited that she was pregnant. And I was like, oh my God, can you keep a secret? I was like, I'm pregnant too. I'm 4 weeks behind you. Our babies are going to be so close in age. And so that's really exciting. Okay, well, I'm going to go now, and I will talk to you next week. Okay, bye.